Hey, I'm Rob at ThaRogue on Twitch and socials and at JTRDigital on YouTube. And this is Blood Bowl 3, 30 minutes with Blood Bowl 3. And I've just installed it. I'm recording this on the 23rd. I'm going to upload this a few days later, so it came out last week if you're watching it on the day this video is released. And I've just seen entering an online match, online mode in which all game modes require network connection. I've just clicked play. I haven't clicked any game modes or anything yet. So you have to be online, which as we know from SimCity works very well for games. To take your first steps, start the first competition in an official campaign. The Outsiders, they will find good tips to get a good start. If you're already familiar with Blood Bowl Universe, you can compete against an online opponent or challenge a friend in a hot seat. Okay. All I want to do for this video is have a friendly against the computer. So don't have a team, create your own team. You need to create a team. Please don't tell me it's online only. You can play campaign. I want to play against a computer, I don't want to play against humans. Play against AI, good. Challenge a friend, complete against them on the same screen. That's say play against him, that's not good. AI. So I haven't made a team. So these are all the teams that are available. So who we got? We've got Chaos, Dark Elf, Dwarf, Elven Union, Black Orc, Imperial, Orc, Human, Dark Elf, Dwarf, Skaven, Nurgle, Chaos, Elven Union, Chaos Renegades, Old World Alliance, Black Orc. Ah! Where are my Wood Elves? They're my favourites. No Wood Elves, so we're gonna have to go. Let's go with regular Reavers then. Let's go humans. And then let's. Can I set just random? Also, just go gouge die or whatever the. What's the famous Orc team called? It's just gouge die. Yeah, let's go gouge die. Match settings, let's see what's there. Unlimited time. Oops. Okay, start the match. Right, let's see how this goes. So I played the first game a lot, enjoyed it. Played the second game a little bit. I didn't enjoy the second one as much. This is a lot better looking from what I can remember. It's been a while since I played the second one. Was it just going to pan around forever? Do I need to click anything? No, I've tried. Nothing's happened. Okay, we've got some cheerleaders. We've got a manager. Referee. Very nice.
As my grandma used to say, it's raining halves and gobs.
Right, so I've got a higher fan factor. So this is where you do your inducements, where you can get spells and stuff that you can use, upgrades, biased ref that puts things on your side. You can hire star players like Griff Oberwald, who I've heard of. Is Zug there? Morgenthorg and Zug. I know Zug. Morgenthorg. I used to have a mini of Morgenthorg and a mini of Zug. And you can get mercenaries who are I think they're slightly better versions of your regular, or they might just be your regular units. So humans have halflings as well, okay. But we don't have any money, so we can't do any of that, so we'll just play.
Ooh, the trapdoor stunt. Gets a laugh out of me every time.
Coin toss. Prayers to Nuffle. Throw a rock. What is going on? For this drive, if one of your players causes an injury, he gets 3. That's basically experience points. Iron Man. One of your players without the loner trait available for this drive gains +1 AV. I'm not worried about. I would like to know what these are. One of your players without the loner trait available for this drive gains a stab trait for this drive. Is that just random upgrades that you get for this mission? Kick the ball. Where is all my... This is a lot different. Your team will set up first. A player of the kicking team will kick the ball towards the opposition. Oh, kick or receive. I'll receive then. Okay, so that's where they've set up. This is my suggested setup. They've got a troll. I don't appear to have an orc. Not an orc, an ogre. Do I have subs? I won't mind an ogre to match up against the orc. So that's a blitzer there. Blitzer, blitzer. So I'm going to cover game sort of mechanisms and the like. Have I got a catcher? A thrower even? 4 catchers doesn't... I've got a thrower there. I want my thrower back here to get the ball. Let's overload the catchers on one side. I've got more than too many players in this wide zone, so let's move in there. Let's put my thrower in the middle. Put this other lineman up here because he's outnumbered up here, so let's put that lineman there. There's a trap there. So I've got 2 catch. I've got so many catchers. Why have I got 4 catchers? That feels like a lot of catchers. Can I substitute them out? There's a lot of things down here. Well, that's more. This is much more game related than skill related. Can I? Oh, what have I done? I'm just gonna have to go with that. I'm gonna have to go with 4 catchers. Let's move that catcher there. In fact, I think they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same, just got different names. So initially, I've got to say, it looks very pretty. Looks a lot better than games normally is. But so now I've set up. I think I just end turn. Okay. For each manager, a D6 is added. The number of assistant coaches added to his number of assistant. Okay. So it's me. The ball is there. They've kicked it short. If I go to pick it up with him, and it's 5+ to pick up because I'm next to another player. So I basically need to try and hit him out the way. So on your turn, basically you can take as many actions as you want. But if you fail one, for example, if you try to pick up the ball or you try to knock someone over and you get knocked over instead, then you turn over. And the other team takes their turn. So if you try and run past somebody who through their area, oh my god, I don't. So I've rolled 2 of those. Attacker down. So basically, I don't understand. So that was a great start. So basically, I attacked them.
That's a good choice for this.
A good coach
Dodged.
always chooses the right player for the right job.
Wow, their turns are very quick.
Oh, too easy. Let's not make baked in a pie stands more chance for this.
Oh my god, their turns are so fast.
Actually, I'm getting hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop, Joe?
So they've got the ball, and most of my players are down. So from what I can remember, you have, if your strength is higher, you get 2 dice and you pick. If it's equal, you get 1 dice, and if it's weaker, you get 2 dice and they pick the result, and you can knock down or whatever. So what's this guy? This guy's a blitzer, so he's going to try and attack this guy. So he can move
Can't argue with
and
that
attack.
call, can you, Bob?
Is that both down? Or I can re-roll. Use a team re-roll of which I have a certain number. So that is defender stumbles. Which means I can knock him into... So I've injured one of their players. Need to get my thrower up here ready to pick the ball up. I don't think the tutorial is doing a very good job. So his movement's 8, but it's not. So when I'm clicking on somebody, oh, validate. Okay, so I need to press spacebar to validate that move. Okay, so now when I click on somebody, it should. No, wait, what's this? Don't actually know what's happened. I don't understand this at all. I don't know why. So he can move through there. Go. So we avoid the tackle there, and he's moved up next to this guy. Just makes this guy harder for him to move. This guy's still free to move though, so I need to get... so he can try and pick up the ball. Because he's a catcher, he should be quite good at that. Your player fails to pick it up. Your player fails its pickup test. Roll 3, required 6+. Keep the result 3. Yes. How do I say yes to that? Oh, here. Keep the result. Use a team reroll. Okay.
That's a very risky play.
Oh, it said required 6+. Okay, I didn't see that. Turnover. This isn't going very well. I don't think this tutorial is anywhere near as good as the first game. So they've moved my guy back. If you push them outside of the pitch, they go into the crowd and the crowd can damage. Right, so they attacked one of my guys and that was a 2-on-1, which meant they rolled 2 dice and I picked, and we've knocked them down. So now, that thrower. Oh no, I want to hit this guy. I want to run my catcher down here, but I need to get this guy out of the way. So I'm going to try and... I don't know why the... What's his strength? 4. What's his strength? 3. That's why. 1-on-1, they're stronger. I wonder if it's worth just risking him to run down here. So he needs a 4+4+3+ dodge. That does seem like a lot. So I'm going to move him here. Need to re-roll that because I've already failed. I didn't see that guy there. So now he's going to attack this guy. And because it's assisted, instead of 2 dice and they pick, it's 1 dice and you get stuck with it. So we can push him out of the way. Isn't really that good. Because it actually makes it worse. I can follow up, but I'm going to stay put. Because if I follow up, I'll be... Oh, it's still 2-on-1, I should have risked it. So now I'm going to try and move this guy up here. Validate that. This guy can move there. See what happens.
Oh dear!
Oh, he got knocked over immediately.
I've seen some bad Blood Bowl matches in my time, and this is one of them.
So that's sort of what the game's about, is manoeuvring your players to... I mean, like I said, strategy is not for me, I don't know strategy. So now these guys have been down for 2 turns, they can stand up. Let's move you down here. Because that's a nice easy move I'm not going to get a turnover for. You can force them to run further, but you have to roll each time. I think it's called sprinting. Rush is called. So is that a catcher or is that a blitzer? It's a blitzer. Okay. Problem is catchers are so weak, it's hard for me to do anything. He needs to dodge for a 3+. I'll risk that. Oh, I rolled a 1. I've got a team re-roll. Oh god, he can't do anything!
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in blood.
What's going on? If they can't run, they can't hit each other too. Useless kids.
Right, so I'm outnumbered there. He's pushed me back, but he stayed where he is. So we've got a big... Although he has pushed me back, which means... I mean, if I move him here, it's a blitzer. Let's move him there, let's confirm that. I mean, maybe shouldn't have moved him this far. Let's see if I can get the ball down the field. Pick up on a 4+.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
And then, how do you throw? I don't know how you throw. I think that's it. Oh, there's an action wheel there. You hold it down, move, jump over. How do you pass it then? Is it because he's taking an action? It's picking up the ball in action. If so, I'm in trouble. Although... all these guys can stand back up. He's injured, or he's prone. So we can try and attack him. But look at all those. One? What's that for? Acquired 3+. He's failed the Dauntless roll. What's Dauntless? How do I see keywords? When this player attempts to block or blitz on a target, so block is attack and blitz is move and attack. On a target whose strength is higher than his own, a d6 result is added to the strength of the player. If the total is superior to the target's strength, the strength of the player is increased. Alright, so yeah, it basically brings him up to the strength. So it doesn't matter that I failed that, it just means that his strength's going to be lower. So we'll keep the 1.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Defender stumbles or push. Player is pushed by choose destination square. And then we'll follow up. So that moves him back and he moves into this space. This is keeping all these people blocked, so hopefully this guy's already moved, activated. Need to protect him around the back, so let's get a catcher out here. To protect him from people coming through. And then let's try and get... we've got that guy there, we've got a guy up there. Still don't think he can activate, can he? It always seemed really... I think red circle is activated, so he's got a red circle. Well, he's moved. I don't know what else he could do. He could stand up. And then... can move. There's another catcher, but I'm going to bring another catcher around here just for some added support. I'm just going to try and hold them off with numbers rather than fighting them because they're just stronger. So, and then if I bring, that's a blitzer. I think you can only blitz once per. Yeah, so you blitz, you've only got 1 blitz. You can foul once. You can pass once. You can hand off once. With standard action, which is move and block, you can do any number of times. But I don't know why this guy's saying he's not activated. Thought I moved him, but okay, let's move this guy up here. I say this is 30 minutes with 25 minutes of barely played. We only played 5 turns of the game, so. And I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I'm just going to keep them as they are and end my turn. Didn't turn over. So you've only got 8 turns to score, or 8 turns per half, I think it is. Oh.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes
Taking
from
that
spending
one
any
down.
time
Right,
on the
moved
ground in
that
this
one out of the
game.
way. Moving them out of the way.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them.
They're bringing all the players down here as well.
Did this guy leave his brain in the dugout again?
So they've got a little goblin dude who's quite tricksy, it's hard to hit. Choose a result. Defender stumbles. No, you want to push.
That player is as slippery as an eel, but not quite as cuddly.
Ah, I shouldn't have pushed it
That
there.
player should punch the other enemy players quickly before trying anything else.
So I want to move him there. Create a path down the side. Then I want him. There. I need him to attack this guy. To hopefully at least move him out of the way. You're joking, I've rolled double attacker down. I've got a team reroll. There we go, defender down. The target of the block action is pushed back before being knocked down.
Are they dancing or fighting?
And I'm going to stay put. There you go, big
That
punch.
player's a little short. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Then, is that a catcher? No, it's a blitzer. So now, if I can run and pass, can't I? So I can move him up to there. Oh, that's how you throw. Let's do it. Let's throw.
On the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fence.
I needed a 2+ and I rolled 1. Your player fails its pass test, roll 1, required 2+. Use pass. So he's got a pass ability because he's a thrower. So pass, he could re-roll a failed pass. So let's use the skill.
Miserable. This weather is getting
And he's caught it on a 4. And now,
Oh, and a pass as well.
run. Scored. It's okay, it's took 28 minutes, but I've got hang of the controls. There's just a little menu at the bottom that you need to focus on. Okay, so now we've morphed back, because we're defending, we're going to do our lineup first. I don't know if we've got any subs or anything, but on the front line we've got a lineman, a blitzer. We've got a lineman, a blitzer, a blitzer, a blitzer, and a thrower. Catcher, 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 catcher. A blitzer and a lineman. Do I want a blitzer back here? Keep a blitzer back here for defence. Keep the thrower back there because he's weak and will get kicked in the balls. And then we'll keep the catchers across the midfield and then keep the blitzers and linemen on the front line. So that's how they're going to line up. Oh, change it, put the ogre in. Front middle. And then... oh, so we get to decide where to kick off. So we can kick it off right back here. If it goes out of bounds, it gets thrown back in by the crowd randomly, so you've got to be careful. Because it's going to, when you kick, you're going to roll a d8 and it's going to move a certain number of spaces in a certain direction.
Boom, there it is.
And it has to land on the opponent's side of the pitch as well. Okay, so the ball is there.
The attacker has an assist.
Taking one of my guys
They
out.
seemed a little stunned
But that's the 30 minutes. So like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to keep playing this, and I'll be back on tomorrow with some. I'm going to create my own team and start a campaign. So see you then.